Alright, we're here at the start of Gnomeregan. We're playing a rogue still in Phase 2. I don't know why. I mean, rogues are just bad in Phase 2. It's the way it is. But, I still have fun with it despite the class's, generally poor performance compared to other classes and complete lack of utility. Whereas, you know, literally every other class in the game provides group buff or debuff to benefit the team, but not rogue. And the solution to this, according to game developer Agrand, is to just join a guild. I'm not going to go on about a super long rant about that today. You guys all know I'm plenty upset about that, but we don't need to get too into that. We're going to just have a good time in Gnomeregan. So we got 26 points assassination, 5 points subtlety, doing our mutilate build, and we're in a Pug Gnomeregan group that we just joined out of looking for group chat, and should be good. We're on voice chat for this, and we got a soft reserve raid. I soft reserved the Toxic Revenger dagger and the Gyromatic trinket from the last boss. So that's what we're going for. Yeah, we have all the correct runes. That's the first radiation cloud. When we see the second radiation cloud, we know that the boss is going to be coming in the next wave. There we go. I'm in combat still. No, let me get out of combat. Oh, that was... I fumbled the buttons there. Those were not the right buttons to press. The Thistle Tea got screwed up, and then I sequenced the buttons poorly. Alright. You got PI? Did I? Nice. What? Yeah, PI boosts up instant poison, envenom, and it also actually snapshots into my deadly poison, so I get that 20% bonus on deadly poison for the full fight. Really. I mean, like, half of my damage is magical damage, so while it's pretty good on a rogue, it's probably better on someone who does 100% magic damage. Normrak, redeem change hat. Okay. Maybe it doesn't work. Oh, that's a very good warrior one. This is Warrior Bis. Actually. None of the top parser rogues. Okay. This is a lesson we have to repeat very often. Just because someone is a top-ranked parse does not mean they're doing everything optimally, does not mean they have every possible buff, does not mean they're even playing the game in a way that, you know, would result in optimal damage output. It means they're probably doing most things right, and they, you know, have a fast kill time, good debuff coverage in their group, and high rolled some more crits than needed, or than average. Sounds unlikely? Yeah, well, I'm not here to convince you. You know, I'm here to tell you what's true, and if you don't want to believe it, you know, it's like the meme says, they hated him because he told the truth. Oh, I have the attack chicken. I should have reserved the attack. I forgot about the attack
9,
chicken.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Redirect. Save the deadly stack. Failed in Venom. Didn't get to T. The T wasn't available on the opener, so I couldn't use it then. And then I just ran out of opportunities to T at the end of it. Damn. Okay, no Toxic Revenger, but the staff did drop, so that's good for someone for sure. Big healing staff. Wait, damage, healing, and arcane damage. So this is like a mage staff. Oopsies, not supposed to kick there. Mages don't care about plus healing? Wait, really? Yeah, okay, I guess, I mean, I don't know. Oh, so, okay, yeah, they're saying on voice that staff is actually not very good. So on that Viscous, when we went to the ad, the boss got dragged away, and then I should have shadow stepped back to the boss. I took too long walking while I was out of range. I did shadow step, but I should have shadow stepped earlier to be right back onto the boss super quickly. And then, of course, I forgot to use the Thistle Tea. Pipe says the opinion is top 10 parser rogues don't know shit. That's entirely not what I said. But like I said before, I'm not here to convince you. So if that's what you got out of this conversation, that's okay. We got PI on Viscous Fallout. We might be getting PI every boss. And on Crowd Pummeler, we're going to have all of our cooldowns up again. So it's going to be Giga. Most of the top vary by crit chance. Yeah, so I mean, people who are... a lot of WoW players make this mistake. They go and they look at the rank 1 or rank 2 or rank 3 or whatever, top 10 damage parses, and then make the assumption that every choice those players are making is optimal for damage output, and like every condition, you know, and buff available is the best possible they could have, and that like this is an example of perfect or near perfect gameplay, and that's just not true. People that are making top rank damage parses are players who do usually most things optimally. They might do some things just like blatantly wrong, but like some things just, you know, aren't significant one way or another, or they outweigh the significance of their suboptimal decisions with like critting all 3 of the envenoms that they cast. And that has a really, really big impact on your damage output if you just crit more, especially on really short fights. And that can like easily outweigh, you know, lack of this or that buff or debuff or suboptimal gear or a lot of things. So it's the top parsers, in my opinion, are people who do probably most things correct and then get lucky with above average RNG. Because the RNG just has such the completely random elements that are out of your control have a very large impact on your damage output. I don't think I'm gonna... Oh, I'm gonna have a little bit of that slice and dice.
7,
okay.
6, 5, 4.
What the? I'm lagging. Uh-oh. Woohoo, that was scary. We almost lagged out, and oh boy. I'm gonna wait for some energy here. I think I did a 4-point in Venom that I shouldn't have. Wait for some energy. Keep spinning a lot. A lot of excess movement. We got Ultrasonic Vibroblade, Bonk Maestros. Yeah, and I mean, it's not just crit chance, it's like... Oh, someone else needs them for main spec. I was going to off-spec roll those, but someone needs them for main spec, so not doing it. I mean, there's more things than just, like, crit chance of your abilities. That's, like, a very obvious one, but, like, you can look at... There's variance in, like, how many glancing blows do you roll on your auto attacks? How many misses do you roll on your auto attacks? How many dodges or parries on your mutilates and envenoms? And another thing a lot of people make a mistake on is like not understanding how statistics and randomness work. They say, oh, there's all these different random things, so doesn't it all just even out? No, that's not how that works. When you add more and more random elements to your DPS outcome, and you consider all these things, like your DPS outcome is like a bell curve, right? And as you add more and more random elements to it, the bell curve just gets fatter, like this, right? Like it gets wider. The low end is lower, the high end is higher. Alright, that seemed like a rather low crowd pummeler. It was definitely a pretty slow kill. Let me see. 1 minute 12, but I think I just did poorly. 4:09 is not very good for crowd pummeler. Yeah, each of those debuffs, Wreck and Fairy Fire, like, it varies based on some other factors, but they're basically about a 5% increase to physical damage taken by the boss. So for one global, to increase the whole raid's physical damage by 5% is usually worthwhile. They're talking about, apparently there wasn't Fairy Fire on the first 3 bosses, so they brought it up. And, like, I don't really care either way. But I wanted to make it clear that, yes, Fairy Fire and Curse of Recklessness are both very good. And like, high impact. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was a little scary. Okay. Alright, let's get a prediction up. Will anyone die on Electrocutioner? Should have had it up for Crowd Pummeler, too. me see. Let me get this prediction up for you guys. Will we kill the boss this try? I have a prediction I didn't pay out from last time. I think that's probably a yes. Prediction, start prediction. Will anyone die on Electrocutioner? Okay, 2 minutes on the clock. There you go. Prediction's up. What's going on? Oh, I see. They pulled the patrol around the other way. I see what was happening. Making road guides for Cataclysm? Nope, not planning on playing Cataclysm. It might happen, but I don't want to be the guy that everyone goes to and says, how should I play the game? What gear should I use? What talents should I use? So I don't want to make guide content for Cataclysm.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Electric justice.
Brett is a little careful. I'm just sitting for this one because the positioning was a bit scuffed. Okay, so our damage is scuffed for this because of that. The positioning was... It didn't get moved to where it's supposed to be very quickly. And then we didn't really have the melees in the right spot. Ideally, the melee lightning goes over here. But if the regular melee stack isn't tight enough, then you can't do that. Okay, someone died. Alright, boss is dead. Oh, I completely forgot about machinist gloves when I was doing reserves. Oh, shit. Okay, did it drop? It didn't drop. Okay. I didn't think of the fact that I still need machinist gloves on this character. Okay. Do you have trouble finding pugs as rogue, or do you make your own groups? I do not make my own groups. I sometimes have trouble finding pugs, but also, like, at least half the time, I would say, the raid leader recognizes me because they know my stream or something, and then they invite me. So I don't think I have the average experience. Also, my shadow oil fell off mid-fight. We already got 3 of 3 set. We don't need any more. Yeah, actual streamer bennies. Okay, someone died on Electrocutioner, so let me pay out this prediction. In fact, 2 people died. Just stun it 100% to dead. Ah, damn. It was alive for about a second. We could just call the hunter group utility. It'd be something I've never experienced before. Yeah, back it up. What are your weak ores yesterday and was curious as to why you don't have an energy tick timer. I don't need it. It doesn't help me do anything. I think it's just clutter on my screen. I mean, there's nothing I need to do in PvE that is actually benefited by, like, constantly being reminded when my next energy tick is. If I need to time something around energy generation, I can stare at this and see when my energy goes up, and then do the thing. I don't need an additional constant flashing reminder on my screen to tell me when energy is changing. Ooh, netted. Out of range for that. Yoink. I mean, to be honest, the warrior can whirlwind and do more damage over on the other guys. Yeah, sure. Alright, we're gonna off-tank for a Menagerie. Give me just a sec to swap into runes. Gamba for this. Will we kill it first try? Okay, sure. So our prediction, will we kill the boss this try? 2 minutes on the clock. Get the prediction in. Okie doke. If we're gonna off-tank, we need to switch chest rune. We need to switch pants rune. We don't need to switch this one. We want to switch this one. We need to switch this one too. That's good. Some people go with Envenom while tanking for more damage, but like, we're here to kill the boss, not push the limits on DPS that a tank can do. So take the safe option. That's what I'm doing. Alright, I got my runes all good. Yep, roger that. I'll just take it away from the other mobs so it doesn't overheat them. Rumsy rum. I think we got everything. We could switch this to deadly poison. Like, that would actually be good. Never mind. We can't. I don't have any deadly poison. Never mind. At first, I was thinking I was just being cheap, not switching it. It's actually because I don't have deadly poison. Usually when you're tanking, you don't have deadly brew, so you don't get your poisons for free. So you actually apply deadly poison on your offhand.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pull away from sheep. This midsection can cause some line of sight issues. There's a little bit of terrain. Oh, he's breathing. Okay. Staying away from the sheep here. Like, okay, they're bringing the boss that way. Okay, we can bring this way then. There's an overheat. I can just walk away from it. a massive threat lead. Stay away from the sheep and away from everything else. Overheap. Ooh, that's a breath. But dragon doesn't have reflect. Sheep has reflect. We're in the path. We don't want to be in the path of the raid like this, because the dragon leaves little fire poops on the ground. So, I want to make sure the dragon is, like, actually not being tanked in the same area that the raid is trying to go for those mobs. I can hit an evasion here. Why not? There's an overheat. We got self-repair going. Got it. Not sure that that Thistle Tea was necessary, but we got it. We about to be in combat? Okay. Okay, we did kill it first try. Okay, next boss. Prediction up for next boss, Mekgineer. Will we kill it this try? Let's see. Mobile alert system and back. Okay, mobile mechanized guardian. We have to change our runes around. Didn't get a chance to do that yet. Back to Deadly Brew. Shadow Steps on belt. Envenom on pants. Master of Subtlety on boots. Okay, we're good. We can do a chili also. Alright, Mekgineer Thermaplugg. We're no longer tanking. Hoping for a gyromatic trinket.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Alright, so
2,
we'll have Thistle
1.
Tea eventually during the fight. Just not right now. Home activated. Uh-oh. Why is he spinning? Waiting for some energy. Whoa. I actually should not have vanished there. Oh, I forgot. So, okay, so sometimes you do... Okay, on... Uh-oh. Hang on. Can't explain that right now. We gotta actually focus on the boss. We got too many stacks. So what happened there is during the Furnace Surge kite, our shaman pulled threat, and that caused the boss to spin a lot and like breathe fire on the melee, which is not good. That tends to happen because the tank running away on Furnace Surge is not generating any more threat. Right, what I was talking about Vanish was... Oh, it's not time to... Now it's time to fap. There we go. Right, so... On most bosses, what you want to do is you want to pool up a bit of energy. Okay, our tank is dead. He's reincarnated. Is he gonna die here? Oof, that was close. Right, so on most bosses, you want to, like, pool up some energy and combo points, vanish, and then hit, like, Envenom, Mutilate within your Master of Subtlety window. And that's what I did here in Phase 1, is basically what I did. But on this boss, I think it's actually better if you save your Vanish to get a Master of Subtlety to reapply a snapshot on your poison. So, like, if I had Master of Subtlety from a Vanish right at the start of this, my Deadly Poison would do 10% more damage for this entire phase. And I think that's more valuable than just doing it mid-fight for an Envenom, Mutilate. You're gonna do more Gnomer after this one? Yes. We could do up to 3 Gnomers today. Okay, we're pulling... we got threat issue again. Gotta watch that. Okay. We've had 2 deaths so far, but I think we're still in it. You know, 4th phase is not that difficult, so I think we're gonna make it. I can Thistle-Tea this phase.
Explosions! More explosions! I gotta have more explosions!
Tap that. Got 2 stacks of fire.
got served!
There's the Thistle-Tea. Okay. Well, I wouldn't call it clean, but I would call it a kill. What do we got? Devastation? Wait, that's the one I got on this kill. Okay. Dang, nothing we needed dropped the entire raid. But that's how it goes when you only need, like, a couple items remaining. Did anything drop on Menagerie? I didn't see what the Menagerie loot was, because it got looted, like, right as we started Mekgineer. Maybe I can scroll up in my log and we'll see it. Wait. Oh, they're not in the log. Did the boss despawn? Surely it didn't despawn. What's this? Gnomeregan Fallout. One boss is on the ground. Huh. Chatting for Charity asks if I want to get a beer after stream. I actually just don't drink. Our depleted boots from previous boss. We already got him. Technically better than what I've got. Alright, we got the agility cloak now. Oh, wow, the lifting... Oh, I need this on my warrior. Need to get this on my warrior. Two-handed axes. Dude, the dream would be if we got lifting belt plus axe plus chest armor in one Gnomeregan run on the warrior. And then we could just retire the warrior for the face, because we'd have all the significant loot. Basically. Radiated trousers. Wouldn't it be cool if rogues had some gear that had like minus intellect and minus spirit on it, and then had like more stats that rogues cared about? That'd be pretty cool, but instead rogue's gear set has more strength on it than agility. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Good stuff. Got ourselves a little agility cloak. It's not a lot better than the Drape of Dismantling, but it is technically Vis.